Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rama, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the new DLC for Grand Theft Auto Online, Money Fronts. This DLC is actually really exciting, but we're going to have to see exactly what happens with the payouts and the overall business itself. Now, originally there was a bunch of information and leaks posted by this user on Twitter, Harry. Unfortunately, all of the videos that he posted were taken down by Rockstar. As we can see, every single one was removed by Rockstar. That sucks. It really sucks that every single piece of content here has been removed. Kind of lame because well, I was going to use that, but thankfully, subscribe for tacos. If you don't know his channel, check him out. He already managed to grab all of the information from Harry's channel before it was taken down. So I'm just going to use subscribe for tacos clips here, share my own opinions, feelings, and you guys can let me know what you feel. It's a bit of a bummer that I can't get it from the source, but either way, check out subscribe for tacos. Sorry for using some of your clips in the video. So let's start off with some of the new vehicles as we're actually able to get HD looks at them. This here is the Karen Everon RS. It is an SUV, believe it or not. It's not in the off-roads category. Now, sometimes an SUV is actually good because, for example, the Vapid Contender it's a truck. It's literally an off-road truck, but it's in the SUVs category. And the reason that's actually pretty cool is because it means when you customize the car, it can actually go as fast as SUVs, which are usually quite a bit quicker than off-road cars. The most important thing we'll have to see is if this has an HSW upgrade. But the vehicle itself looks really cool. I think you can agree. The front is super aggressive. The back also looks really cool. We can see it here actually driving around with some customization on it. I am super excited for this. It's based off the Toyota Tacoma concept. It's pretty sick. I don't know exactly how much customization it's going to have, but we can see there's quite a bit, right? We got a lot of livery options here. All of them look pretty cool. Again, I don't know if it's going to have an HSW upgrade or not, but I really hope it does. I would assume Rockstar is going to add some new HSW vehicles, as they usually do. Next, we have the Grotti LSCM Cheetah Classic. This vehicle is also really cool. This is a sports classic. As we can see, it's a wide body of the normal Cheetah. Unfortunately, you're not going to be having that much customization. It has one livery. That's it. One livery. It does look cool, but still, that's it. One livery. That's pretty dang lame. Now, it does have some customization at least, but I don't know. It's still a bit of a bummer that it's just like the Jester wide body where there's just not, I mean, you can see the vehicle doesn't have much going for it, but we'll have to see exactly what goes on if that spoiler automatically comes equipped, if those carbon fenders and vents at the back are automatically equipped, or you're able to do that yourself. This here is the Annus Minimus, which we did correctly guess is going to be based off of a Nissan Maxima or something along those lines. It's not a bad looking car, but it's nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sedan. We'll have to see what exactly its specs are, but at the end of the day, the only problem I have with the sedans category is usually sedans are just worse sports cars. They're slower, they don't feature as much maneuverability or handling, but hey, if you like Nissan and you like the look of this vehicle, maybe you have one in real life. I know a lot of people have Nissans, especially the Maxima. It's not a bad car. I think it actually looks pretty good. This is the overflawed Suzume, which is obviously the most sought after vehicle when it comes to the DLC, and it does look pretty cool. From the back, it's kind of hard to see exactly what it looks like because it's just white and it hides all the contours and the angles and everything, but it's got a pop-up spoiler, which I think is really cool. And the front of this car looks really cool as well. It's got super good acceleration. Yeah, the front of this car looks epic. I'm really excited for this one. I'm hoping that, again, it might have an HSW upgrade, so it's going to have crazy good acceleration and everything else. It's got some cool liveries going for it. Definitely excited for this car. This here is actually a vehicle I showcased this exact photo of yesterday. It's the, what is it? The Sentinel GTS. And this car is sick. The back of it looks great, obviously. Super excited for this one. It's going to have hopefully really good customization. And if I have to guess out of all the cars being released in the DLC, which one's going to have HSW, my money's on this one. I don't know if Rockstar is going to give it HSW, but we already have the Niobe with HSW. I feel like it would only make sense if this also had an HSW upgrade. As we can see, it's got a lot of livery options. They look pretty cool. It's got fenders. It's got a bunch of options there. So I'm really excited for the BMW M4. I'm hoping it's going to be really fast, just like in real life. This is the Brute Stockade, which is just a vehicle. I would assume it's going to be part of one of the missions because why else would it be added into the DLC? We have the Annis Hardy, which is going to be based off of a... Crap, I forgot what it was based off of, but we can clearly see it's an old Japanese vehicle. That's what it's based off of. It looks pretty nice. I can't say it's my style of vehicle, but there's definitely people out there that do like this type of car. It's got some good liveries. It's probably got some decent customization, so still pretty excited. We have the Karen Woodlander, which is based off the Subaru Forester, which is exactly what I guessed it was going to be based off of. Not too surprising. It's kind of ugly, I'll be honest. The Subaru Forester isn't the prettiest looking car in real life, so it's okay. I know some people out there are going to like it, but I'm not the biggest fan of SUVs. We have the Tampa GT, which is based off of a Plymouth 1960s-ish muscle car. Looks pretty nice. I'm hoping they add a police variant to this vehicle because the car itself looks really cool. It's got a lot of liveries, but the police variant is probably going to be epic. We have the Heli Tour Maverick. This is just a special livery on the Maverick, as we can see. It looks all right. I can't say there's anything remarkable about this helicopter, but it's okay. We have the Dubachi Rapid GTX, which is based off of an Aston Martin of some sort, maybe the Vanquish, maybe the Vantage. Looks nice, though. Looks very nice, as we can see. The front of it's got some super aggressive lines. Ooh, I love the back. It's either the Vanquish or the Vantage, but both are super similar on their designs. I actually love Aston Martin. I legitimately looked at getting one. Yeah, it's probably based off the Vantage, but either way, super nice car. I love Astons, and I hope that it's got good customization. We already have some Astons in the game. One of the best examples is the Dubachi Spectre, which is pretty dang sick. Now we can take a look at the new property here, and this is the car wash, as we can see. It's going to cost $1 million to buy the car wash, and the location is, well, everybody already knows where the location is, but it's literally across the street from the salvage yard. So it's not actually too expensive, but I don't know what upgrades are going to be on it. Well, I guess we can see what upgrades there are, and not many. So you clearly have your own little office here, and then apart from that, that's it. I mean, you can change the color of the walls, it looks like, but there's really not much when it comes to customization. We can see some of the interior here. It's pretty average, I guess. We'll have to see exactly what happens. We can see there's a bit of a mission here, and it showcases, you know, the interior of the car wash. It's a car wash. I don't know. We'll have to see exactly how the business works in terms of monetization. That's going to be the most important part. I'm really, really excited to see how this works. Obviously, it has passive income. That is the same safe that every other business has. For example, the garment factory has a wall safe like that. So all these businesses are going to have some sort of passive income. We can see that there is a garage, which you're going to be able to store your vehicle in, it looks like right there. I don't know if it's a 2-car or a 1-car garage. Looks like a 1-car, but it might be a 2-car, something similar to the bail office where you got a little bit of storage next to you. So that's pretty cool. As I talked about, we can see that suspicion level down here. So you have a suspicion level all the way at the bottom, and as you get more and more money, I would assume, you have a suspicion level that goes up. You have a revenue, and then I don't know what that word is, but somebody can let me know in the comments. Either way, you have 2 different revenue streams, one probably from the business, one from the illegal business, and then you have your suspicion level as you're doing these illegal business trades, which is pretty cool. We can see some of the career progress here. Tier 1, meet Mr. Faber, buy the hands-on car wash, complete any hands-on smoke on the water or Higgins heli tour car wash mission. Tier 2, buy Higgins heli tours, complete 10 hands-on car wash, and then you'll earn $100,000. And then tier 3, you have to earn $500,000 by completing missions. And then tier 4, you have to earn $2 million by completing missions. And then collect $500,000 from the hands-on car wash. That's a little interesting because it's not that much money, really. When you look at some of the higher earning businesses in the game, like the nightclub, you have to earn $50 million to complete the career progress. So either Rockstar has realized that $50 million is too much, or this business isn't going to earn that much money, and I guess we're going to have to find out. You can see another one of the properties here, Smoke on the Water, costs $850,000. Once again, there's not much customization inside of this business, apart from the color. But yep, that's another business you can get your hands on. Final business we have is Higgins Heli Tours, which is $900,000. It's a hangar, but unfortunately this hangar does not allow you to store any helicopters inside of it to what I'm aware. $900,000, once again, there's no real customization. Making your way inside of this property, as we can see, there's not too much here. There's a suspicion level, and that's it. So there's no passive income in these businesses. It's only in the car wash. And then you have some missions that you're able to complete. And I think that's about it. I mean, there's obviously some missions that you're going to be able to do, but it's really hard to tell exactly what's going on with the missions just yet. We're going to have to see how the payment is tomorrow. I'll be streaming the DLC as soon as it releases, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I don't know what to say. I mean, in total, you're not going to need as much money as you would think. It's $1 million for the first property. It's what, 900,000 for the second, and then 800,000 for the third. So you add all that together, you're going to need like $3-ish, $4 million if there's upgrades for those properties as well. So not actually that bad, but because they're cheap, it might also entail that you're not making much money, and Rockstar might drop the ball on this DLC. I don't know. They may have rushed it. We're going to find out. I'm really hoping that this DLC is good because we need something fun in GTA. But I'll let you guys know. At least the cars are really cool. So you guys can let me know your personal feelings, comments, and opinions. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.